Yo, what's going on, guys? Trey back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about, be another discussion topic, so to speak, about The Walking Dead. I just can't get enough of it, so I'm just going to keep doing as many as I can think of. And by the way, if you have any ideas for discussion ideas, good ideas, not crappy ideas, but good ideas about stuff I haven't really talked about, throw them my way in the comments or a private message. And if I have something to say about the topic, I will do a video about it discussing my thoughts on it. So the discussion for this one's going to be, could the concept of a Walking Dead movie in theaters work? So should AMC attempt to broaden their horizons, so to speak, and release a Walking Dead movie in theaters? I think this is not only a fantastic idea and a good concept. Not only could this happen, I think it should happen. I think this would be absolutely amazing to see in theaters, a Walking Dead movie. And there's one incident in particular from the comic books I can think of that would just be perfect for the big screen. Spoilers for anybody who intends to read the comics. For people who only watch the TV show and don't care about the storyline of the comics, since it's different, you can continue to watch this, no problem. In the comic books, about maybe somewhere in the equivalent of next season, we're going to get to see another group led by a character named the Governor. And the Governor basically is the leader of a group in Woodbury. He's got about 30 to 50 guys roughly, and it's a pretty big group. It's much bigger than Rick's group, and he is kind of crazy and at the same time ruthless, and he's a good leader, but he's ruthless, crazy, and he's not nice to people outside of his group. He treats them very cruelly, and in the comic books he does some things to Rick, and it starts a war basically between the two groups. Rick and his group make their way to a prison, and in the prison, they clear the prison out of all the zombies, walkers inside, and then they attempt to live there. The Governor and the group from Woodbury wished to take the prison for themselves because it is much better protected than their own homestead that they've been staying at, which is basically a few city blocks blocked off by some, I believe it was like some walls that they built, like, scratch wall, like, easy stuff they just put together to block, keep them safe behind their walls, and have, guards at every outpost pretty much, buildings in and around the block that they've they've sectioned off. And so the Governor attempts to take the prison from Rick and that group. And in it is the highlight, and I mean this even though after the death of Shane and everything, it is the highlight of The Walking Dead. It is the most exciting, and it is the peak, it is the climax of the series so far in the comic book, by far. I mean, ask anybody, unless the person, well, unless they just want to argue, because you know how some people are, they just like to argue everything, and and I mean, this is the internet. You get people every day just want to argue about everything. Jesus Christ. You guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it is the climax, in my opinion anyway, I'll say, of The Walking Dead, and most people's, of The Walking Dead comic book, is the war between the prison and the Woodbury group led by the Governor, Rick versus the Governor. And it doesn't end well for Rick and the group, and there are many deaths. I won't spoil anything, but key characters in the group are killed, and this is the type of thing that I could see, they could do it on the TV show, and of course they will, but I sort of feel like it'd be even better if they were to, let's say, here's the synopsis for you. Next season, season 3, they do the whole season, and they start the war between the two groups, okay? And then they do a movie, let's say the fall, that summer, or a little bit after the summer in the spring maybe, or not the spring. The fall comes after the summer, and we get to see, the final, battle out of that situation on the big screen. Maybe make it like a 2.5-hour movie, not a 1.5-hour movie. Otherwise, you just make it 2 episodes. Give it a big budget, give it lots of cool effects. Get some great writers in there, and make that lead the show into a big budget Hollywood theater movie. It's a great concept. I think it'd be absolutely fantastic. Would I be down for a Walking Dead movie? Oh, hell yeah, man. I think that's what they should probably do. They won't. I mean, I'm just doing this video, just shooting the... It's not going to happen, but It would be awesome if it did. I just, the whole idea, but I had to do a video about it, just being like, how cool would that be if they decided to do something like that? I think that would be like the coolest movie ever. And then after they're done the movie, continue the rest of the series on the next season, with season 4 and have the aftermath following that. Man, that's a damn good idea, and AMC should seriously think about doing that if they hear about this idea, or they get wind of it somehow. I don't know if they would, but if they did, they should seriously consider investing in making a Walking Dead movie for the climax of the war between Rick's group and the governor's group. I think that would just be, I mean, it's the type of thing, it's such an intense and amazing sequence, that it's something that I think would best be suited for the big screen, even better than TV, and I've been impressed with what they've done on TV so far. I'm continuously impressed with how TV has evolved. Like 5-10 years ago, back in the day, you didn't get stuff like this on TV. There was movie quality and there was TV quality, and the two were not the same, and you could not mix and match. Nowadays, we're getting to see a lot of television shows that really are getting that high-level movie quality stuff in them, so it's very cool. Anyway, that's the idea for now. Let me know what you guys think about it. How much would you love to see the war play out between the governor's group and Rick's group in theaters? A Walking Dead movie, the concept. Let me know what you guys think. Later, guys.